He's ready, mate. He's been calling the whole way.
At the Australian Reptile Park, matchmaker Tim is about to introduce the amorous Theo
There you go, pal.
to his potential new girlfriend, Pia.
Theo is a young male, prime of his life, 3 years old, and this will be his first introduction to a female, Pia. Now, he's a teenager. He got halfway here last night. That's probably what he was after, so it's a pretty exciting day. Hey, mate. Yeah. And he's been grunting, like koalas do, the whole way from the yard to here.
The only question now is, will there be koala chemistry between Theo and new mum Pia?
I'm really excited for Theo. He's shown us all the signs, we've found a perfect match, and we're about to introduce them. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is little Polly. I don't think what we're about to see is something appropriate at her tender age. Good girl, come over here. You might not want to see this.
Let's go, mate. Up you go. There you go. That's Pia. Be gentle. That's good. Oh, no, he's still missing. Lift up a little. Lift her up. There we go. That's it. Good boy. Just needed a little bit of help. Excellent. Successful mating, mate.
Very successful.
She's nice and quiet too. Very easy. Perfect timing.
Oh, Polly hasn't seen a thing.
Good.
No, she hasn't seen a thing. It's okay, darling. Look at the eucalyptus trees out.
It's good news for the 3 orphaned kittens that were found abandoned and infested with fleas.
These little kittens' lives would have been very different if they weren't brought in. They probably would have become feral cats, and it's our job as vets and the wider community to get these cats off the street, de-sex them and find them forever homes.
Betty and Leo have found homes. Today, it's Mario's turn.
Where do you think this kitten's gonna sleep?
My room.
And my room.
And my room.
No, you're scared of it.
No.
Yeah.
It can sleep on the floor.
Karen and her 3 daughters, Chelsea, Jessica and Carly, are eager to make little Mario part of their family.
I think it's really nice that we can take in this little boy and look after him and he has a home.
Hello, must be Karen.
Where are you going?
Lisa, nice to meet you. Hi, girls.
Hello.
Are you excited to meet your new kitten?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I go do that?
Oh, of course you can. You guys have the same hair colour.
Only a bit. Just a little.
So girls, we called him Mario. What are you going to call him?
Tango. Tango.
Tango. Well, Tango is officially a ladies' man now. He is just being passed from girl to girl. They can't get enough of him. There's lots of cuddles and kisses and affection, and I think he is going to be absolutely delighted with his new home.
Loving feeling? Yeah, that's what I thought. Peter's here to pick you up. Yep. But she won't pick you up if you pick at your bandage. Deal? Yep. Okay, let's go, buddy. So I just hear duck.
She was missing our train.
When I walk out into the waiting room, I see a lady trying to corral a duck into a cage. This one's not going to be straightforward. And who's this?
Caramel.
And what's the problem with Caramel?
She's caught her web foot
Oh, she has too.
in some wire.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent tear, isn't it?
Yeah. We show her, and it is quite important if something can be done with that. Otherwise, you know, we won't be able to show her anymore.
When you say you show her, she's a showgirl. Does the country show
Yes,
circuit?
she has. She's the best caramel call duck in Great Britain.
Really?
Yeah.
So how far off is her next show?
A month. That's the Royal Cornwall show.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Repairing a tear in the webbing of a duck's feet is already enough of a challenge. Without this being a champion duck just 4 weeks away from the biggest show of the year, whew, this is a big ask.
You're looking better. Hey, buddy. Who's feeling better? Yes, hello. Hello.
At SASH, little Scout has made an amazing recovery after being bitten by a deadly paralysis tick.
As soon as I lay eyes on little Scout, I can straight away see that his demeanour has completely changed. That little tail is wagging 1,000 miles an hour. He wants to play, and that's how a puppy should be. Oh, you're a cutie pie.
I think you're feeling better. Yeah, not eating my finger. What about some real food?
The final test in his recovery is to see whether or not he can eat. Wait, look what I've got. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Scout's doing so much better. He's full of energy and has now just eaten a full bowl of food with no problem. So I think he's ready to go home.
What's in the box?
The bearded dragon.
Oh, wow. So how old's she?
3 months old.
Okay. And her name's Zaza.
Zaza.
And you're worried about this tail, are you?
The tail. It's quite long and then a little bit falls off and a little bit more and now I'm not sure if it's going to just keep going.
So Zaza's downsizing
Yeah.
when you don't really want her to.
No.
When I first see all of Zaza, something's not quite right. Normally with bearded dragons, their tail is as long as their body. For Zaza, it's a lot shorter. The last centimetre or so is dark and looks like it's about to drop off. Have you got any ideas about what might be happening to the tail?
Tail rot.
Tail right, yeah.
That's all.
So basically what happens is, every few weeks it starts to blacken off and then bits drop off. So you must be a little bit concerned about this.
Yeah. She doesn't just completely disappear.
Yeah. She's going to run out of tail soon. No matter whether you're a dog, cat, bird, human, or a bearded dragon, if something turns black, it's not a good sign. For Zaza's tail to shorten up so dramatically, all of a sudden we're looking at something that's not quite normal.
G'day. How you doing? Good. How are you? Andrew. Chris. Chris. Who's this? This is Doc. Doc. Hey, Doc. Hey, you big fella. It's very exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, you've been doing high-rise jumping. Given what we know's happened to Doc, he's gone for a high dive and landed 3 stories down. I'm really worried that he's trashed the supporting ligaments of his wrist joint. Attaboy. You know, he's sideways he seems okay, but he really just doesn't like you doing that. But yes, you're a good boy, hey? Yes, this is your sore one, I know. Yeah. Yeah, no, look, it's really, it's quite obvious that he doesn't like me sort of trying to extend his wrist. And that's pretty typical for dogs that have done that sort of a high dive thing because they land and they damage those ligaments. So I think that's what's going on. And I guess the other thing is the one leg you can get about that far, the other leg that's damaged, we're sort of pushing it even further, and that sort of suggests to me that he's ruptured those ligaments. So with that sort of injury, if we do nothing, he'll always be lame, and he'll only get worse and worse and worse until it's totally collapsed on him. So what we've got to do is we've got to prove whether I'm right or wrong, and so to do that I think we need to get him anaesthetised and get some x-rays. That's it.
If Doc's leg can't be repaired, his career in the police force is likely to come to an end.
The bond between a police dog and its handlers, it's very important for a successful team. You know, it's irreplaceable, and you know, you can't really describe it. It's very, very important, and it's something that the handler treasures.
This must be Gulliver.
It is.
Hello. Want to bring him through?
Absolutely.
Jane has brought Gulliver in today. He's a 1-year-old bulldog, and for the last few days he's had a really sore eye. Oh, it's very red. You see, that's really red there. Gulliver could have an ulcer in his eye, he could have something stuck in there, he could have an infection. I need to take a closer look at the eyes and do some tests before I can know what's going on.
That's a good boy.
So all we're doing here is we're checking his tear production. If he's got dry eye, if he hasn't got enough tears, then that can contribute to him developing ulcers. Oh no. So I can tell by that that's fine.
Good lad.
Fortunately, Gulliver's tear production is normal, which means he doesn't have dry eye, but we still need to get to the bottom of this problem. Next, I'm going to perform a test on Gulliver's eyes to check for ulcers, which means that the top layer of the clear part of his eye has been scraped off, and that's incredibly painful, and it's something I really hope that Gulliver has not got. So on the surface of this eye, there actually is
a superficial ulcer.
Really?
And he's got one in that eye too. I know.
Ulcers can affect one eye, but in Gulliver's case, both of his eyes are affected. Now that makes me worried that there is a problem with his eyes or eyelids.
Who's he gonna be, huh?
There's no shortage of volunteers for the surrogate role.
Here she is here.
She's in there.
Yep.
But one special lab has been singled out.
Calling Sabi.
Sabi? Good girl.
Here we go. That's a good start.
Labradors are known for their maternal instincts, and Chris has big plans for Sabi.
The hope here is that we can create the feeling of a pride of lions. How we're going to do that, though, I haven't told the girls. There is a bit of a trick here. Dogs make up their mind about things as much on the scent of them as they do on the sight of them.
Okay.
So, that's where this comes in handy. So what we're going to do is take Sabi's scent from her body and put it on Zambi. So when she smells Zambi, she's going to go, ooh, that cologne is strangely familiar. This is the best part of the day.
She's loving it.
Huh? This whole motherhood thing, it's not seeming too bad, is it? Okay, that's how the towel started.
Oh, wow.
That's how the towel is now. Ooh, potent.
It's rank.
All right.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.